Okay, everyone. Welcome to our Transformation Nation What is Coaching webinar. This is actually the first time I've done one of these live for our own team, and so we're very excited to share this information with you guys tonight. You'll see at the bottom of the screen a place where you can mute yourself if you have not already done so. Go ahead and do that if you don't mind, just so that we don't have background noise or anything that we can't hear over each other. If you're able to go ahead and do that. Tonight, we're going to keep things very, very simple for you, give you as much information as we can, and then we will hopefully have some time at the end to answer any questions that you may have to see if you think that this might be a great opportunity for you. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just see if I can drown out any of this background noise that I'm hearing. Hold on just 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. So, as I said, welcome. My name is Andrea Stevens, and I am the founder of Team Transformation Nation, which is the team that you were, your coach that invited you would be a member of my amazing team. I've been coaching for almost 2.5 years, not quite 2.5 years yet, a little over 2 years. And I currently am what is known as a 5-star diamond Beachbody coach. Our team had the high honor of being a 2015 elite coach or elite team. But my most prized roles are that I am a wife to my husband Justin of almost 12 years. Wow. And I am a mommy to 3 young children. My daughter Taylor is 8, my son Jake is 5, and my other son Eli is 2, and I have one on the way due in June. So I'm a very, very busy mommy. I'm also a fitness instructor and personal trainer, though my coaching business is far more enjoyable to me and far more my passion. So like I said, I've been doing this for about 2.5 years. It's been about 2.5 years since Beachbody Coaching found me. And my friend Megan had invited me, knowing that I had been a fan of Beachbody products, programs especially, for a long time. And so that's kind of how I got into this. I'm going to introduce our other speaker tonight, Abby Carney. She is one of the amazing leaders on my team. And she is going to introduce herself a little bit to you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for jumping on tonight. We know this is a busy time, so for you to take this time out and join us for this is wonderful. So a little bit about myself is I am an Emerald coach. I have been coaching for about a year, and what drew me into coaching was honestly, in the beginning, really just focusing in on taking care of myself. I was on my own journey. I had lost a significant amount of weight and have currently lost 45 pounds. So staying on track with my own journey was very important to me. And clean eating and healthy eating and having a support system around me and using that was huge. So that's how I got involved in the business. I did one of Andrea's clean eating challenges, or a few of them, and then ended up loving what she was doing and so inspired by it and wanted to share that with as many people as I could. So that's a little bit about how I got started in coaching. A little bit about myself is I am a stay-at-home mom of 2. I used to be a nurse, but we relocated and my husband got a new job, so I get to stay home with the children now, which is wonderful. I love. I have a son, Clark, who is almost 7, and my daughter, Julia, is almost 4. Another thing that drew me into coaching was just being able to find a purpose that was a little bit more, I don't want to say selfish, but for myself, something for me to use my mind and help people. That was something outside of my family, because I longed for that after not having my career anymore at being a stay-at-home mom. So this was really a great opportunity for me. And but when I started, I really had no idea what coaching was all about. Like most people don't. We are kind of familiar with Beachbody, which is something that I think a lot of people are familiar with. The Beachbody company, the fitness company that has really kind of the home fitness big names, the household names that we see all the time on infomercials, things like the 21 Day Fix, P90X, Insanity, T25, all those programs that we see on infomercials, that is all from Beachbody. Now, as coaches, we are known as Team Beachbody. So we are a network of coaches that Beachbody has kind of created to get a little extra accountability in with the fitness programs. And Andrea is going to touch into that a little bit more, but what we really are focusing on is introducing a healthy lifestyle and using these programs to build that. So it's much more than just the fitness program. It's the groups, the challenge groups that you guys have been part of. And it's not a gimmick. It's no quick fix. These are, things that people change, lifestyle changes to get to a healthier life. So many of us are familiar with those products, but a lot of us don't know what coaching is. So Andrea is going to talk a little bit about that.
Yes, just like Abby said, Beachbody and Team Beachbody are separate, but a lot of people don't realize that. They don't really understand what coaching is or what the network of coaching is all about. So Team Beachbody's, our coach mission is very simple. It is to help people achieve their goals and lead a healthy, fulfilling life. I had the privilege, because my team is so amazing, I had the privilege of going to Beachbody headquarters in Los Angeles in January, this last month, for an elite training group for 3 days. And lots of workshops, and I got to actually tour Beachbody, the office. And when we got off the elevator, on the ceiling, that was right, what I just read to you was front and center as soon as I got off the elevator, to help people achieve their goals and live a healthy, fulfilling life. So basically, the idea of coaching came from the fact that we have a major problem with obesity in this country. It's an epidemic. And so our goal is to help end the trend of obesity in this country and eventually the world. So what we always, a lot of times, if you ever see the hashtag end the trend, or if you ever hear anybody, a coach mention that, that's what we're aiming to do. Ending the trend of obesity, which continues to get worse and worse in our country and basically a lot of the world as a whole. So coaching itself combines three important ideals. There's three components to what we do. We have our exercise programs, which are state of the art. I mentioned I'm a personal trainer and fitness instructor, but I have always used Beachbody programs since I fell in love with, actually Turbo GM was the first program I ever purchased off of an infomercial, but I fell in love with P90X and Tony Horton many years ago when it first came out. And I actually referred a lot of people to it, doing it at home, even though I was employed out of a gym. So we have the best exercise programs. So that's the first ideal. We have the nutrition component. Every single program that we have comes with its own nutrition plan. And we also have Shakeology, which if you have been in challenge groups or you've tried before, is basically a superfood health shake. It's a complete multivitamin. It's designed and derived from superfoods from around the world. So it's the most nutrient dense, most amazing shake that's on the market. So we have the exercise component. We have the nutrition component locked up. What we have that no one else has is the third component, and that is the accountability, that extra support. The challenge groups that we run as coaches, the accountability piece is so crucial. You would not believe the number of people that I talk to who say, oh yeah, I bought P90X, but it's still, I never used it or I never finished it. Or I bought the 21-day fix, but I never took it out of the package. And you may be able to relate to that. So that happens so often. And Beachbody wanted to end that trend as well. They were doing fine in direct sales, very well in the fitness industry in direct sales. But around 2008, they started to see, you know what, we are missing a piece. And that piece is that we need to make sure that once these programs get into people's hands, they finish them. They do the work. They get through the program. They have that support and accountability around them that is so crucial. And that's essentially where coaching began. That accountability is often the missing piece for so many people, and that's why they would buy a program and they would never use it. They didn't have anybody to answer to, or they'd use it for a few weeks and then they would stop. And so the accountability piece, and we as coaches, is what holds it all together. And people really need that. So we as coaches can be a domino effect that starts a reaction in the lives of others and those around them. So as my team grows, it amazes me to see that my coaches can reach so many more people than I can reach by myself. And that's essentially where coaching came from. So who can be a coach? I get asked that a lot. Well, what does it take to be a coach? Who can do it? And the answer is anyone. Anyone. I always say, I heard this from someone else, I can't take credit for it, but I always say when talking to people, you have a pulse. So if you have a pulse, you can be a Beachbody coach. Really all that it takes is a heart of service, a desire to help others, and that's really all that it takes. You do not need to worry about being in peak shape. I actually began coaching when I had a brand new baby and about 55 pounds to lose. Abby mentioned about her transformation. So I began coaching on my journey and showed people what I was doing. And that's how it started for me a little over 2 years ago. Was not in peak shape. I was in probably the worst shape of my life. But I did have what I knew to be the answer for people. I knew that I had an amazing program that had helped me, which was Focus T25, that helped me bounce back. I knew that Shakeology had not only transformed my health and my body, but that it had helped as I was nursing my newborn, and I had a premature baby who ended up being the healthiest of my three. I knew how much better I felt on Shakeology than I had ever in my life, and I was anti-shakes before. I had known about Shakeology for years being in fitness, but I was anti-shakes until I actually gave it a real try. And because my coach was a friend of mine and I trusted her opinion, I went ahead and followed her and trusted her. And because I valued her opinion, and I'm so glad that I did. But really all that it takes, like I said, is a heart for service, a desire to help others. And it's basically really for anyone that wants something bigger for themselves. There's a ton of different levels of coaches, but anyone can be a coach. Our team tends to relate the most to moms and young moms to be, or young women. We have anyone on our team that ranges, from people that just enjoy their discount on Shakeology as a coach, all the way to someone like myself who would earn what I would consider to be a full-time income with this. So, and then there's everything in between. So you don't have to be any certain age, any certain fitness level. There are coaches that are successful in their 60s, and there's coaches that are successful in their 20s, and everything in between. Really all that it takes is that you have the desire to help others. So Abby is going to talk about, and this is probably the lengthiest part of our call, kind of the meat of what we do. Abby's going to share what we do as coaches.
Okay, so the big thing that we do as coaches is we live fit and healthy, and we share about it with others. It's really that simple. With consistency and following, workout programs and sticking to healthy nutrition and sharing that with others and helping them do that is basically what we do. So that doesn't mean that you have to, push Beachbody products on anyone or post Shakeology everywhere, anything like that. It's mainly just sharing your own journey, exercising with your kids, the triumphs of getting up in the morning and getting a workout in, or getting free to go out for a run, or whatever it is that you do, just sharing about that, having a healthy recipe that your whole family enjoyed, and, sharing that, and just kind of being present in social media or with your friends and family, and sharing what you're doing with them. So we do that by using Beachbody products, the workout plan or programs, and the nutrition plans, and Shakeology, and sharing our before and after results, or programs that you're loving, what you're getting from it, what you do, or what you don't like. You do these programs and you use them and you get familiar with them, and then when people come to you for advice, you know what will fit them, what programs you liked based on certain things you or didn't like that someone else may love because they love cardio and want to do insanity, whereas other people like to lift weights and will relate more to a Body Beast or even the 21-day fix. So just sharing all that and getting social, getting on Facebook and Instagram, and sharing all that through posts and pictures, and just being more social in general, interacting with people more, whether it be on social media or just in public, being friendly, or striking up conversations with people at the park, or anywhere, the grocery store, whatever you're comfortable with, and kind of sharing that way. And you don't have to share anything with them except for maybe a piece of helpful advice with something they're buying in the grocery store, that you like it, or that you use it for this. Just reaching other people, and like what Andrea said, with the heart of service to help them. And when you are sharing that and helping people, they trust you and they see the changes that you're having when you're using a program or anything, and they have questions about it. They see you getting results, and they come to you and they ask you, and they trust you, and they want your opinion. And that is what coaching is: helping someone else connect with resources and help to finding what will work for them. And another huge part about what coaching is, which is my favorite part of all about coaching, is the team aspect of it. It's awesome. I don't know, we're like a sisterhood. It's great. You have this group of like-minded women, and some men in there too, but that just get each other. We're all busy and crazy, and no matter what stage of life we're in, we live in a society of crazy busyness. I mean, we're all busy all the time, no matter what. And it's so nice to have this positive group of uplifting, inspirational, hardworking people that you can connect with. And honestly, like I said before, I've been doing this for a year. I met Andrea for the first time this past fall, and I joined the team in January. And I feel like she's one of my closest friends. I talk to her almost every day, and I never even met her until I think it was October. And it's just crazy, but you build these relationships, and it's so uplifting and motivating to have that. And when you're trying to get healthy and stay healthy for yourself and your family, having that motivation every day is important. And a lot of times when you're coaching and you're running groups and you're doing all that, you are in a leadership role. And that's wonderful. And you really can help people that way. But it's so nice because you need that support too. Like, you can help other people all you want, but you need that too. I mean, one of the reasons that I think most of us do this is to help ourselves as well. So I think that accountability that you get in your own coaching or with your team is huge. And with that being said, we have an amazing team with a ton of resources that can help educate us and build, our personal development, or build us developmentally through personal development and reading and just anything that can lift you up. And I think that is huge too. And that's really encouraged in our team, and really in Beachbody all around, or Team Beachbody, is personal development. And I will be the first to say that I was terrible at this. I never wanted to read anything about making myself better because I thought it was a bunch of, crazy people with all these ideals on one extreme or the other. But there's always something to be learned to improve your outlook on life, your way of approaching things, your happiness, your positivity. And it's not necessarily meaning that you have to pick a certain thing to study or get fixated on. It's just whatever you need. Like, are you having a bad day? Like, read some motivational quotes on how to have a good day. It's just, but you can go to the team page and someone probably has posted a motivation that for some reason clicks right with you that day. And it's just so nice to have that network of people supporting you all the time. So the team aspect is great. All, living healthy and building, a healthier you is a huge part of it. And that being said, one of the things that I think is touchy for a lot of people to touch on for coaching is the money aspect of it. It can just be a little bit awkward. We want to help people. That's our main goal. But, it is a business as well. So Andrea is going to talk a little bit about how we make money as coaches and how all that works.
So I get the joy of sharing the awkward part, right? No. So yes, absolutely. Like Abby said, there's awesome things that we do as coaches. We live fit and healthy. We use the products and we share about them. We're social. We're a team. We work together, and we're always working on bettering ourselves. I don't want my team to just be great at coaching. I want you to be a great wife, a great mother, a great friend, a great sister, a great daughter, whatever it is. I want we as coaches, and the company really encourages us to invest in our own personal development and do these things to better ourselves so that we can then in turn pour that out to others. That's essentially what we do as coaches. So when we do those things, well, there is a business aspect to this. It is a business. And while a lot of people don't look at it like that, I didn't either in the beginning. I came into this with zero intention of having a business. I actually didn't even know what I signed up for, truthfully. I bought my challenge pack and was just kind of learned that I could get Shakeology at a little bit of a discount, and I really didn't have a clue what I had signed up for. I had zero intention of ever building a business. Didn't even know that was something that I wanted to do. And to be honest, I really was not a fan of network marketing and those MLM companies that I had heard things about. And so I do feel that it's important to stress that, when we focus on the sales, that's not really the most fun or the most successful part of this business. I know one of my most feared aspects of becoming a coach was sales. I was afraid that I didn't want to be pushy. I didn't want people to feel like I was, spewing Beachbody out all over the place. And I didn't want people, my friends or other people to feel that I was trying to sell to them. And that's a common, misconception about what we do, or a common, question that I'll hear, and it may be something that you're, thinking of. Although we do sell products, our main goal is to help others. So we always say that we share, we don't sell. So it goes back to what Abby was saying about how we live fit first. We share what these programs and products are doing for us as coaches. We share those sweat selfies. We share about our, weight loss journey, before and after pictures, testimonials from challengers. We share about what the programs and products in Shakeology have done for us. How my blood pressure is so much better since becoming a coach, or, it's helped regulate my blood sugar levels, or whatever it is, we share about that. So we have that helpful mindset, helping others. And when we do that, we don't have to sell. And that's the beauty in our business. And that's what sets us apart from every other network marketing company out there. We are not just selling a product to someone who might use it once. Let's say it's a candle. Okay, let's say that person would sell that candle to that person. Well, Beachbody, my job doesn't end when I sell a program or Shakeology, or what we would call a challenge pack, which Abby will talk about in a little bit. My job begins at that point. I am then, as a coach, it is my job to encourage them to push play on those workouts. to plan those meals, to provide them with meal plans and resources to help them be successful. So we're providing a service, not just amazing top of the line fitness programs. And so if you're using the products and sharing about your results and connecting with people, which is the cornerstone of our business, you don't have to sell anything. They'll come to you. They'll see what you're doing. They'll want to join your challenge group, and they'll see the results and think, you know what, this might be that thing that I need. So many people have tried and failed, and I hate to use that word, but so many people have tried and been unsuccessful with programs and fitness, New Year's resolutions in the past. And that's where coaches come in. We come in to try to help them to see that they can do it and come alongside them. Now, yes, how it works is we do make a 25% commission off of everything that we sell. I don't like to use that word, so I'll say share. Off of every program, every bag of Shakeology, every challenge pack, which basically includes both, off of anything that someone would purchase from our website, which is provided to us from Beachbody, you would earn a 25% commission off that. So that's one way to earn money. The second way is as you rank advance in our company, as you start to build a team of your own, you and your coaches will build what's called volume or team volume. And as you work your business and others join you, you will start to earn what is called a team cycle bonus at Emerald rank, which is our first rank in our company, and it continues to grow at the different ranks. In the beginning, it doesn't add up to a ton. I will be very honest about that in the beginning, but it continues to grow over time. Now, almost 2.5 years into this business, consistently for me, my team cycle bonus of my team of 300 plus amazing coaches is far more than my retail commission every week. And that is the thing that I was not prepared for. I did not know, I didn't have any intention of setting out to build a big business, but it's just been consistency over time. Now, of course, I have to throw the disclaimer out there. Beachbody is very, very big on, when we're sharing about income and things like that, sharing that everybody is going to be different. Every person's, journey is different. And really the point about this is that you're going to get out of it whatever you put into it. I've worked very hard for 2.5 years to build this to what it's come to. But it's work that I love, that inspires me, that builds me up. It's introduced me to my soulmate friends. And it's kept me it got me into the best shape of my life and has helped me to stay on track as much as I can throughout a very difficult pregnancy. So I don't consider it work. I consider it a gift. I'm just very blessed that I am compensated well to do this as well. And that's essentially how our compensation plan works. There's 2 different ways: commission and team cycle bonus. As you sponsor coaches underneath of you, you and your team will generate team volume, and the company pays that out. The company also assigns us free customers when we rank advance to Emerald rank and higher. So I get customer leads, as we call them, from the company. Anytime someone calls Beachbody and orders a program, they want to make sure that they are set up with the accountability of that coach. So I will get customers assigned to me, and that contributes to my volume, which contributes to my team cycle bonus. So they all work together. Okay, now, how do you learn what to do? That's the next step that I often hear people say. How do you learn what to do? Well, our team, I mentioned in the beginning, we are currently we were the 2015 elite team, so we get to carry that honor with us this year. And I had mentioned that I am a 5-star Diamond Beachbody coach. If you are watching this and have no experience with Beachbody, you really don't need to understand what that means, aside from the fact that you would be entering into one of the top teams in the whole network. We ended the year of 2015 number 154 out of 400,000 coaches. So I say that very humbly. I can't believe the growth of our team in the last 2 years that it's been in existence. I'm so very, very humbled by that. But we have an entire system set up to help bring our coaches in and get them started right. We have groups training groups for new coaches that are interested in learning how to work their business. Whoever your upline coach is, whoever invited you to this webinar, or whoever you end up, signing up with, your coach is going to help you to learn the ropes. You're not going to be thrown into this and expected to know what you need to know to get started. So we're a team. We all work together. We have training groups. We have resources. We will help get you, the person who invited you, and myself, or your diamond upline, will help get you set up with a personalized plan that works for you and your life and will help you get started. We even have a sneak peek into coaching that's actually coming up this week that will give a little bit more information and a little bit more of a backstage pass, as I call it, to our team and how things work. But just know that you will learn what to do by the resources that we've created in our team. And also, Team Beachbody gives us a ton of amazing resources right at our disposal that comes as part of being a coach, which Abby is going to talk about next, what we get when we sign up to be a coach.
Okay, so how much is it to sign up to be a coach? That's often one of the first questions that we get when we are sharing this opportunity with anyone. And to sign up for a coach straight out of the bag is $39.95. And that is a one-time fee that opens up your coaching account. And with that, you get your coaching website, you get access to Team Beachbody's training resources, you get access to us and our team resources and everything that we have for training and helping you get started. And there is also a military discount that applies to both your coach fee and your monthly fee as well, which applies to active military, veterans, and spouses. So if that is something that would apply to you, please reach out to us and let us know, and we can get you more information on that. One of the most common ways, though, to sign up for a coach is through a coach challenge pack. And Andrea touched base a little bit on challenge packs earlier, and what those are is a program and a month's supply of Shakeology. And they group those together at a steep discount as opposed to buying just one or the other by itself. And with that, your coaching fee is waived if you sign up as a coach starting out. And so your coaching fee would be waived with that, and then you would have all that access. You would have your program and your Shakeology to get started. And then each month you would have a $15.95 monthly fee. And with that monthly fee, it covers the media promotions, all the infomercials. It covers our websites and the online store, which is amazing because they do all the shipping, all the ordering. They take care of all that for us. We don't have to worry about buying things and storing it and then, getting all that. It's all taken care of for us, which is, a huge stress relief. I'm glad that we don't have to do that. So it covers the warehousing, the customer service, the technical support that you would have on your websites or with any of your ordering or issues that you would have with that. And then the trainings and the success on demand that you have through Team Beachbody as well. Now, like Andrea said before, there are a lot of different levels of coaching. Of course, we would love to have you coaching with us and starting to build a team or help reaching out to as many people as you can. But that's not always practical in the very beginning when you're starting out. Maybe you just want to get your feet wet and dive into coaching or get a discount to start out with, or whatever way you would want to get started. You would still be saving a discount on your Shakeology if you signed up as a discount coach, if you wanted to start out that way and learn more. So that is always an option as well. And you can reach out to who invited you to this call and talk to them about your options with that and what you think. And Andrea will close us out here. Thank you.
Okay, so we just have a few more minutes, and so I just want to close and say that, we're so thankful that you took time out of your busy evening to get on our call. I hope that this was helpful information and that you got a little bit of a a look into what it means to be a coach, maybe had some questions answered, we would love to invite you to our 3-day backstage pass that is beginning on Wednesday. Whoever invited you to this group, please reach out to them, and they'll be reaching out to you as well, to kind of follow up and maybe answer any more questions that you have. But intern, I just want to say that this has gotten so much bigger than myself. This coaching has been one of the greatest blessings of my entire life. And so it's my joy and it's my passion to share it with other people. I used to be kind of hesitant to invite people, and I often hear that out of new coaches. But now I realize that what I would be missing out on had my coach not invited me, or the relationship I would be missing out on had I not invited Abby or the other leaders on my team. And that, I can't even imagine what my life would look like now. This team and these people just build me up, and this passion, it fulfills me, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity. So that's why I'm so thrilled to have you guys on the call, and so thrilled to share with you our passion and what we do. So we have a few minutes. If anybody has a question that you would like to ask, you could unmute yourself, and we'd be happy to answer it for you. I don't want to have that awkward silence too long, but if you have a question, please, now's your time to ask, or you can always shoot us a message too. No? Okay. Well, thank you so much. It's been our pleasure chatting with you tonight, and we wish you all the best. We would love to have you on our team, and just, wish you health and happiness. So thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us tonight. Good night.
Thank you.